And we're back with guest Pete Wilson, better known as television's no-nonsense sex crime stopper, Consentaur. Pete, how did you get into the consent business?
As a teenager, I discovered that most of my friends were totally clueless about sexual assault. They thought rapists were creepy dudes waiting in dark alleys to attack strangers, but you're actually way more likely to be assaulted by someone you know.
And rape is only one aspect of sexual assault.
Exactly. Sexual assault can be lots of different things, like forcing someone to perform a sexual act or exposing them to pornography. What I try to emphasize in my work is that any unwanted touching is considered sexual assault, so it's incredibly common and unfortunately something many people consider normal behavior.
Did you ever think your passion for consent would become a career?
Well, actually, it was a really natural transition. I developed a reputation for speaking up about rape culture in college because I don't do gray area. If it's not affirmative consent, it's not consent.
And affirmative consent is...
the only yes means yes model. Consent is a verbal agreement, so it's not enough that a person doesn't struggle or doesn't say no. Consent is given when someone clearly says yes without being pressured or impaired in any way.
Only yes means yes is also your old catchphrase. Let's take a look at Consentaur in action. So, it's 15 years since the final season of Consentaur. But you're still doing consent work, right?
I've been an independent consent consultant for more than 20 years now.
You also host a podcast called Ask Consentaur, where people can get input on real-life scenarios. We've actually opened up the phones so you can give us a preview, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Great. Hello, caller. You're on with Pete Consentaur Wilson.
Hi. Thanks. So, I've been hanging out with this guy, and we've been cuddling and kissing a lot, but he wants to go further.
And you don't?
Well, I mean, I like him, and he's been really nice, and he always pays for takeout.
Caller, if you aren't giving an enthusiastic yes, it's a no. You do not owe anyone access to your body.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him I just want to take it slow.
Good. He needs to respect that.
Thank you for your question. We have another caller on the line. Go ahead.
Hey, Consentaur. Big fan of your reruns. I'm at a party right now, and one of the girls here is totally wasted. She's been making out with my teammate, and now it looks like they're heading upstairs. Should I do something?
Yes. If she's been drinking, she can't legally consent to sexual activity no matter what they've been doing.
Okay, thanks. Hey, bro, wait up!
So that was an example of bystander intervention.
Yes, and it's so important. Look, confronting a peer is never easy. It can be really awkward. But you may be preventing a sexual assault, and you can never assume someone else at the party, bar, etc. is going to intervene if you don't.
Powerful. We have one last caller with a question for you. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello. I have a date over at my place, and they've been giving me positive signals all night, playful touches, lots of eye contact. That means I can make a move, right?
I'm glad you called. The short answer is no, you can't make a move based on that information alone because flirtation isn't consent.
Well, seeing the outfit they wore, I'm pretty sure they're interested.
Well, pretty sure means you're not sure. Whether a person is in a Speedo or a choir robe, you simply don't have consent unless they say yes out loud to the activity in question.
So in order to be sure, I need to ask?
You got it. And be prepared to respect the answer, no matter what it is.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you for that question. Folks, unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Pete Wilson, we are so grateful to you for joining us today, but before you go, we need you to send us off Consentaur style. What do you say?
Only yes means yes.